Hey guys, welcome to my new video series. This video series is called Wisdom for Dummies, and I just want to make clear it's not for people that are not intelligent. It's not meant to be degrading. Basically, what it means is that I'm gonna make wisdom videos, and I'm gonna explain everything in such a way that most people can understand. It's basically basic wisdom, and with this basic wisdom that you will be able to apply to your life, you'll be able to basically handle situations, negative situations better. You'll be able to feel more happiness and you'll be able to feel more peace. So these are just basic insights, basic wisdom that will really empower you and that really will help you view life in a more positive and profound way. So, with that said, let's start. Basically, first, I want to make clear that this video, um, I went through a lot in life. I've been through a lot, so this all comes from experience. So this video is going to be a video that should empower you. But I'm going to say, just take from it what resonates with you. Take from it whatever you can, and if there are things that don't resonate with you, like there are certain things that I'm gonna share and they don't resonate with you, that's fine. So just take whatever it is that helps you, and if there's something that you don't like, then just ignore it. My own wisdom um, is something that helps me feel in most situations a lot of peace, and I'm able to handle it um, very well. So this wisdom was, of course, yeah, it came to me by going through many obstacles in life and by facing so many hardships, and it just really kind of forced me to develop, let's just call it spiritual muscles. I'm sure most people can understand what I mean with that. I had to really become stronger, mentally stronger, spiritually stronger, and I had to really become, you know, let's say, just wise so that I could rise like a phoenix from the ashes, because I've been through quite a bit of negative situations, and these situations kind of forced me to really develop myself. And now I want to share this with other people. Like, I'm gonna teach you how you can handle such things in your life. It will just speed things up, I guess, because you're only going to get out of a negative situation. You're only going to be happy if you learn to look at things in such a way that it's easier to handle it, of course, and it's easier to feel good about it. Because all that matters is that we can just feel good, and that comes from our perception. So I think that makes clear why wisdom is so important, and I wish that more people would give value to wisdom, because it's really wisdom that helps us get through tough situations. Because if we don't know how to deal with tough situations, if we don't know how to, you know, look at it from a bright perspective, then it's really going to affect us. Then it's really going to have a big impact. So, with that said, I hope people will understand the value of this video series, and I'm absolutely going to do my best to explain things in such a way that almost everybody can understand it. I think the main problem in spirituality right now is also that some spiritual teachers are so vague. They use terms like 3D and 5D. They just make things more complicated. And the thing is that by keeping things simple, it's much better. Because if you're gonna make things complicated, I don't believe that that can help you feel good. You're just gonna make everything complicated. So let's keep things simple. Let's keep things basic. And with that basic, simple wisdom, you'll be able to feel better about yourself and about life. That is basically what this video series is going to be about. So, the first video of this video series is going to be titled Wisdom for Dummies: How to Be Happy. So I'm going to explain to you in this video how you can be happy. And a lot of people think that they can be happy as soon as they, become a millionaire, like they chase things outside of themselves. So really, a lot of people think that, like, if I just get $1 million, all my problems in life are going to be solved. But the thing is, money can't buy love. Money can't buy happy. Yeah, it can't buy happiness. Really, it can't. It can make things easier for you. That's true. It's easier if you don't have to worry about being able to pay your bills. It's easier if you can, support your family and friends. It's easier if you can just buy anything you want. But there are some things you need to know because, uh, like I said, money doesn't buy happiness. Money doesn't buy love. What I mean with that is only the things that you really need make you happy. Usually, excess does not make you happy. And you might think, okay, but what about this lady? Like, she can afford so many shoes. But what you forget about why all those shoes make that lady, that specific rich lady, happy is because she's passionate about shoes. And the thing is, what you need to understand, what you are passionate about, you give that certain thing a lot of value. Like we put value into things, right? So you can have a person who's crazy about cars. He sees a Ferrari F50. He's like, "Oh my God, that car is so awesome. So if I have the money, I'm gonna buy it." But you might also have a person who hates cars, who doesn't like driving, like just generally doesn't enjoy driving and doesn't like or love the shape of cars. He's not going to give any value to that Ferrari F50, and he's going to say, it's not worth anything to me. No way that I would pay $1 million to get that car. So it's funny that a person who's passionate does see value in that car, a lot of value, and is willing to pay $1 million if they ever do get that money. And the other person who hates cars, who doesn't like anything about cars, would probably not even be willing to pay $100 to drive that Ferrari F50. That's how it works. It's us. We give value, we put value into things. Just like with money, it's just paper with some numbers on it. It's not actually worth anything, it's just paper. But we decided to give it a certain amount of value. So, yes, it's true. It's just a fact. We give value to things, we put value into things. So, you just got to discover what it is that you're passionate about. Okay? So, let's say you're passionate about cars, then yes, cars are going to make you happy because that's what you love. What am I saying? I'm saying that love generates happiness and love comes from within. That's very simple, very easy to understand. It means just follow your passion. If you want to be happy, do what you love. That's all it means. That is what will make you happy. Just find out what it is that you love, what it is that you're excited about, and focus on that as much as you can. Not in a forced way. You gotta, just enjoy doing that. And by doing that, you're automatically already focusing more on positive things than negative things. Once you found what it is that you're passionate about, can be anything. For some people, it's small things. For other people, it's big things. But that's what you got to go for. That's what you got to focus on. That's what will make you happy. Follow your passion. Okay. And it's also important that we don't get stuck too much in negative thinking because that will, you know, obviously not make us happy. So don't focus on all the problems in the world. Like, don't watch the news too much these days. The news just focuses too much on negative things, shares news that just makes you depressed. So do not do that to yourself. Don't focus on the negative things in life. You do not need to understand all the problems in the world. You do not need to understand why it's happening. You just need to understand by focusing too much on the negative, you're not going to be happy and it's not going to be good for you. So it's more important to focus on positive things, like the things that you love, on focus on the people that you love. If you do that in life, you're going to be much more happy than when you're constantly just gonna allow, like the news to bring you down, or you're gonna, you know, negative people can bring you down. They can say things to you that affect you. So how should you deal with that, for example? How do you deal with negative people? Well, always just say this to yourself. They're circus, they're monkeys. That they have so much negativity inside and that they are projecting that onto you for some reason, that is their problem. And if you're going to be, reacting to that, then you're just going to give them power. Because we give power to other people if we allow them to affect us. If you allow them to make you afraid, if you allow them to make you feel bad about yourself, you're actually giving them power. So in life, you got to learn that it's not good to give power to other people. Don't give your power away. So what you want to do instead is just tell yourself it's their problem, not mine, and just walk away. Of course, you got to be assertive. That's very important. But you're actually being assertive by not giving your power away. Because if they see that they cannot make you feel bad, then these are trolls. These are people that enjoy hurting other people because it boosts their ego and makes them feel bigger when in fact they're really kind of small inside. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing that. So if they see that they cannot affect you, if you're not giving away your power, then you won. Now, of course, if there's a situation where somebody continues to harass you, then you got to establish boundaries. You always got to establish boundaries. You got to have strong boundaries in life because people otherwise will walk all over you. So it's important to, in every situation, make clear this is okay and this is not okay. And then if a person continues to cross your boundaries, then you got to speak up for yourself. And then if it still continues, then you got to do something. Then you got to take action. So let's say that you're constantly being harassed by the same person. Then you either got to make clear to that person that you're not going to allow it to continue. And then if it does continue, you're going to take action. And of course, it's not always easy, but I think the main thing that you got to realize is that you're actually very powerful. And nobody can take your power away unless you allow them. So you're actually very strong, and you're capable of handling any situation, anything that you have to face in life. You can deal with it as long as you deal with it by applying wisdom, because wisdom is always gonna beat anything. With wisdom, we can get through any situation. We can beat any person. We can beat any kind of negative situation. We just gotta apply wisdom. We just gotta deal with things in a mature way. Okay, so always be mature. Like, you cannot beat a bully by lowering yourself to their level. If you're gonna like insult them back, that's not gonna help. In fact, in most cases, if you just say thank you, thank you for fueling my fire, they can see it. No, it doesn't affect you, and they're just gonna become bored and leave you alone. The only reason they might not leave you alone is because they have something against you, or they really just projecting onto you that uh, you know they have an issue inside of them and they're projecting that onto you. But positivity is always going to be the way to beat that person, not negativity. If you're going to be violent or resort to name calling, you're just going to make things worse. So always know that positivity beats negativity. Okay, so just be the bigger person, be a positive person. All right, moving on, because I think I have shared enough about how to deal with negative people. Um, so from now, I think it's very obvious how to be happy. Follow your passion. Don't allow other people to make you feel bad. Okay, do what you love. So find a job or create a business that reflects what you love. That is about everything that you love. You're going to be able to be good at it because you'll never stop doing that because you love doing it, right? And success is all about being consistent, never giving up. All right. So that is what has been shared so far. Also, how to deal with negative people, how to not allow them to make you feel bad. Obviously, you got to have and build positive self-esteem. If you feel good about yourself, then whatever people say, it's not going to affect you. It's only going to affect you if you have low self-esteem. So if you have low self-esteem, my advice is work on yourself. Build positive self-esteem. It's really important. That's just really important. If you don't have enough of it, then that's what you got to focus on. Build positive self-esteem, and there's many ways to do this. All right. So I think I made clear in a lot of ways how you can be happy and how you can remain happy. I think what affects a lot of people is how should I look at this? Because if we are in a negative situation and we look at it in such a way that it makes us feel really bad, then you're going to be stuck in negative emotions, and you're not going to be able to be happy. So you gotta kind of accept that sometimes we go through negative things in life because we have to learn from that. And you don't have to believe in God. You don't have to believe in a certain spiritual concept like karma. You don't even need to do that. You just need to understand that we are here to learn and grow. That is a part of life, and that cannot be denied. This is not all just random. Okay, things that happen also because you need to learn from that. It's not hard to understand that. It's not hard to understand that if you just choose to look at a negative situation and say, I just got to learn from this, then you're going to feel so much better about that situation. So much better. It doesn't matter if that's true or not. It doesn't matter if the truth is that we are supposed to learn from it or not. You can choose to say, the universe is just punishing me or God is just punishing me. How is that going to help you? Then you choose to be negative. Then you choose to be unhappy. It's your choice. Are you going to be unhappy, or are you going to be happy? And you can only be happy by changing your perception and by choosing to look at things in a positive way. So if you say to yourself, I'm in this negative situation, I'm supposed to learn from it, I'm just going to allow it to make me more motivated, to make me more driven, to help me appreciate the good more in life, then it's so much more easy for you to deal with that situation on a daily basis, isn't it? Isn't it? It's true. You can't deny that. So allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to look at things from a positive perspective, and then you're going to be more happy in life. That's my message. Change your perception, change your thinking to a way of thinking that allows you to look at things from that bright perspective, and then you're just going to be more happy in life. There's no benefits that I know of looking at things in such a way that they just make you depressed. So if you're going to look at a situation and be like, okay, this is just meant to torment me, I'm such a bad person, I deserve this punishment, then you're going to be very miserable. So if that's your choice, then it's okay. If you want to be miserable, then just stick to that perspective. But if you want to be happy in life, then choose to develop a positive perspective. Look at things from that bright perspective, and then you're going to be much happier. All right. So I think I shared the basic things about how to be happy and how to remain happy in life in such a way that most people should understand. If not, you can just reach out to me, and I'll do my best to to make things clear or more clear to you. Thank you for watching.